Ayesha, looks like there's a briefing taking place there, so let's just listen in before we get some insights from Ayesha.
About a fire in Government Lane. They arrived here at 18 minutes past 6, so 6 minutes later, and found the building alight. At that stage, it was the office complex side, and the fire was moving towards the gymnasium. They struggled to gain access because of security features. They called for more resources. We have had fire stations from as far as Milnerton and others who then responded. We currently have 12 firefighting appliances on scene, and of those 12 firefighting appliances, about 60 fire officers currently battling the blaze. The roof of the building has collapsed on the one side, and the fire has spread to the new assembly. According to the officers, they've detected large cracks in the wall, which is of concern. And we have also some of the specialist appliances, such as the Bronto lift, and so on scene to be able to get water further to the back. The firefighters report that they were on scene for some time before the fire detection system first triggered and then sounded the alert. So it does appear that that system was somewhat delayed. I'm JP Smith, the Mayoral Committee Member for Safety and Security for the City of Cape Town.
JP, is the fire under control right now?
No, ma'am, the fire is not under control. And at the last, the fire department was calling for additional resources to assist.
So where did the fire start initially?
The fire seems to have started at the office complex, the offices to the right of where we are, and have gradually spread, and then to the gymnasium. Unfortunately, it has now affected the assembly chambers as well, and very significant damage to the roof of that structure. When the roof collapsed, initially the firefighters withdrew just to determine the structural strength, but they are in there now, and I said it's about 60 firefighters with specialized equipment, including the Bronto and hydraulic lift platforms that are giving us some more elevation.
There was a fire in March in the building here at Parliament as well. Would you say that this fire is bigger and stronger than the one that happened in March?
Yes, ma'am. This is a far more destructive fire, and it is of concern that we are seeing multiple of these incidents. It does mean that a review of the fire safety systems needs to be combated. We have two fire safety officials on scene. They are subject matter experts. They know their business, and they will be able to give us more detailed insight into what went wrong during the run of the morning. It is dangerous to leap to conclusions early. We've heard all kinds of other explanations already given, and it is irresponsible to speculate until we know. What we can tell you is that the fire detection system was delayed in its response. That much we know for so far.
Hi, JP.
Okay.
Very worrying insights that are coming out then. Of course, we'll be breaking down some of the insights that have come through from JP Smith there. What we do know is that the roof in the old building has completely collapsed, and there are cracks in the new assembly building because of the spread of the fire that happened there. We've got 60 fire officers who are currently working on the blaze, and as you heard JP Smith say there, emphatic no, they have not been able to contain the fire or control the blaze as yet, and of course they are working on it, and of course they do say that there will be a review of the safety systems that currently exist. And then of course Ayesha asked a very important question about the fire compared to the one that happened in March. JP Smith confirming there that this one has been much more destructive than what we saw happen in March.